سلام رفقا، من دایالی هستم. به چنل من خیلی خوش اومدید. بریم برای قسمت جدید ویچر 3 DLC خفن واید. خب قرار بریم به آسیا، به کنت دلکوا و با دیمن ملاقات کنیم. حالا مستقیم بریم همون سمت دیگه، درست؟ همه کار دیگه واسه انجام دادن هست. ماموریت اصلی داره، بریم این قلعه رو تسخیر کنیم. ولی ببینم که اینجا فست تراول هست. آره رو برو. اوکی. کنت دلکوا. خب اینجا باید بریم. خب بریم به تاکستان کروبیانکو. تاکستان که واسه خودمون هستن. همینه تاکستانمون. بکنم همین باشه. کدوم سمتی باید بریم؟ سر اینجا باید بریم. اینجاه؟ نه اینجا نیست. کجاست؟ سمت راست اون بالاه. اوکی. ما الان ارباب این قلعه، درسته؟ پیرزنه کجاست؟
Pleasure to welcome you once again to the as yet humble confines of Kofobian.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Asked about our guest earlier. Sorry, I was busy with my hunt. Didn't have time to answer.
When one gazes at that unfortunate creature, the question...
Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came...
I've heard of the custom. An ancient right...
And as... Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what catches. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Then it comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow... He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplaries. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his young... Sadly, misfortune struck, and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
کنید
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least.
خب بریم که اطراف تاکستان نشونمون بده ببینیم چی به چی هستش.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
تپه‌ای با منظره کورو بیانکو. Okay.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
You smell that? Those are
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the helper stays.
خدمت کنمون کجا اقامت داره؟
Go on. Drink up while you're young, coining.
این شبیه
Baron
امور
Rossel
توی
ordered in this
رد
part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now either.
چیه؟
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes.
نه همین باقا
Have to
اینه
try it one of these days.
What's the side your catnip? Let's
Follow me, please.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the
ببین
raucous
روستا
feasts
میمونه
Master
اونقدر
Bolius
بزرگه
held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius hall for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived.
داستانه جالبی توی تاکستان گذاشته
in the
بس
Dragon Mountains
Oh,
and began
my
preaching
passion.
the wisdoms of Lebioda.
اینجا کجاست؟ اینجا
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
راست میگه واقعا به قیافش نمیخوره آدم رومانتیکی باشه
You smell that? Those are the vapors of the sun.
بارنابال بازل
Every day the same wine and more like muddling wine. It's enough to drive you batty.
ایکه
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for roach.
اینجا استبل روش میشه. یه زمینه چیه؟
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the
دیگه
books.
امارات خودشه.
Thanks,
اینجا هم
Barnabas
دیگه
Basil.
اسم چیزه
Appreciate it.
میزنه. اسم قارت رو میزنه روی what the fuck. اینجا همونجایی نبود که فایت دادیم با اون سربازا.
as you can see, the facade
اونا
is,
شما رو کشتیم؟
put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
خیلی خوب. لذت بردیم.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll.
اون نقاشی خیلی نمیتونیم بذاریم تو خونه.
Forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
خب. یه سری بازسازی انجام بدیم.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced.
Almost decidedly, sir.
از پای ما بیا خونه رو یه سری کار انجام بدیم. آره بیا
Thinking about the
خونه رو
outer
بازسازی
walls.
کنیم.
Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some
If I might dare to make a suggestion, not only did the residents positively
5000 تا جهنم و ضرر.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to highly skilled.
خونه رو برق بنداز.
Is there anything?
زمینه چی؟
Got these
Oh, yes. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone.
زمین آهنگری هم بذارین توش. خب یه میز برای تعمیر زره میخوام. یه سنگ آسیا با تیز کردن شمشیرم تعمیر زره.
My armor needs work from time to time.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist.
1000 تا.
Good.
بیا.
Immediately, sir.
خب
Will you be needing a...
سنگ آسیا تیز کردن شمشیرا اونم 1000 تا. اونم بده به درک. مهم نیست.
Will you be needing...
من ترجیح میدم در مورد چیز دیگه صحبت کنم.
Know what?
I shall be glad to...
موفق باش.
Thanks.
خب 3 روز صبر کنم تا تعمیرات کلی تمام شه. اوکی صبر کن. این یه روز. این 2 روز. این 3 روز. تا اینجا هم میریم 3 روز همه چی کارو تکمیل شده. این هم 4 روز. خب به به نگاه کن چی شد. What the fuck. به اینجا خرابه بود.
It snaps. My back aches. Something horrid.
نایس. اصلا یه جور دیگه کردم. نایس.
You smell that? Those are the faithless of you. So, how do you like it here?
بذاریم چیزم ببریم بالا. XP زیاد صرف کن. اینجا اتاق خواب درسته؟ نایس. چه خوبه جدی. خب ببینم نکنه آپگرید هم الان گرفتیم. What the fuck؟ آره یه دونه آپگرید داریم. خب اینو بذاریم جای چی؟ اینو بذاریم جای این. خروبیانگار که بشکوش برگردیم.
Superbly, sir. General refurbished in other news.
همین الان میرم.
If you say I should see it.
این انبار رو بگردیم. این انبار رو چه کرده راستی؟
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
عجب آزمایشگاه اینجا.
A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
آزمایشگاه کیمیاگری. خب خب این انباری همچنان انباریه. آره خب بریم پیش استاد دوباره.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the...
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But...
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you start. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimator.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open...
Then I am all the more delighted.
عجب. بریم میتونیم با دنبال سیدن انجام
As you
بدیم.
wish, sir.
این دفعه رو خونه یه سری کار انجام.
Indeed.
نه دیگه الان دیگه پول ندارم داداش. برو گمش.
Not the slight...
برم کارهای دیگر انجام بدم پول جمع کنم. الان پول 2500 بیشتر نمیم. گدا شدیم میره. همه پولا دادیم به اینا. مهم نیست.
Diddly snaps. My back aches something horrid.
لذبا بریم که میشن اصلی انجام بدیم. درسته ماموریت ها ماموریت اصلی. بریم قلعه رو تخسیر کنیم. تسخیر نه. بریم روچ. ما رفتیم مواظب خودتون باشید. خب جادهش اینوریه. حل است. شما در آستانه نقطه عطفی در داستان هستید. بعد از این دیگه قادر نیستی ماموریت جانبی به خصوص تمام کنی. قرار دیگه ادامه بدی بازی رو ذخیره کن. عجب. مراحل جانبی رو نمیتونیم انجام بدیم. برای چی؟
Hey there.
چرا نباید بریم ماموریت جانبی انجام بدیم؟ چه خبره؟ نمیتونیم انجام بدیم چه کار چقدر میشه نگاه کن. یا ابوالفضل بچه برنامه عوض شد. برو دیگه. چجوری اینه نمیره نمیفهمم. از رو پل نمیره. راستین این چیزا رو نگرفتیم. اینجا بود داره کارایی رو دیوارا رو نگرفتیم. خب
The guard brings peace to our domains. Our commander is the sweetest grape in Bokeh. As anyone can tell you, I do not listen to.
به مکانی که روش حراجی برگزار میشه بریم. دنبال بازی خیلی قشنگه. پشمان.
Place the first speed.
Someone got up on the wrong side of the bed.
Ah.
Mademoiselle, monsieur, we must remain.
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the Treasury. The Minister of the Treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
منطقی بود.
Well, happy? This is your fault.
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly? How would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
آره مرداره. بگیر زنم همه چی میدونم.
Better. A connoisseur.
I see we speak the same tongue. So tell me, the swords, you merely wear them to intimidate? Or do you actually use them?
Tools of my trade. I'm a witcher.
Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium
infested with monsters. A steward with an
entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
مجانی کار میکنم.
Good look into it, but not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
نرخم چقدر؟ برو بالا 850 تا.
I simply cannot afford that much.
خب 750 چی؟
That sounds fair.
خوبه. حتما کنید فقط پول خونه در بیاد.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly my vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher.
با این کار داره.
Psst. You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with the dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But that's all beside the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
اوکی راجع پیشنهاد حرف بزن. من 750 از اون میگرفتم، از تو 850 تو میخوام.
I sense we're close, very close.
839.
I sense we're close, very close.
820.
I sense we're close, very close.
زهرمار.
I sense we're close, very close.
حتما زیر 899 تا. الان راضی 799 تا.
I sense we're close, very close.
بیا 770 تا.
I sense we're close, very close.
750 تا خوبه؟
Fine.
اسکول.
Settled.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful.
خب 2 تا تاکستان که باید پاکسازی کنیم. اوکی؟
I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain.
Gotcha.
بریم اینجا آهنگری نداره؟ تو اینجا آهنگری نه. یه مغازه دار اسکول داره. سلطون.
Greetings, traveler. Have you in...
ببین چی داری؟
Mind it.
ابزار کیره خر. خداحافظ.
So
Good luck on the path.
موسیو دلاکوا. نه این که نه. با تاجر در اردوگاه دیدار کن. واسه آها تمام مشکلات این باغ حل کنیم. اوکی بزن بریم روچ. پنج تا مشکل که اینجا درگیرشه رو حلش کنیم. اوه عجب عجب مادر سگی هستی پشمام. شما روزی نیستن که یا عبر خالی دارم میده حرومزاده. یه دونه از این حرومزاده ها رو کشتم. خب اگر بگامون نده همون شد. بی پدر آقا. خب این اولیش. اوکی دوستان مشکلات باقی حل کنیم. اولی ذخیره کنیم تو به گاه سگ نرفتیم.
Move it. I thank you for the rescue. You're one fine fellow, Witcher.
قربانه. بچه آمدن سر کار دیگه اینجا. اوکی بریم کار بعدی. نکنه همه‌شون از این کسکشن. اسب‌های وحشی. بله همه‌شون از این کسکشن. اوه شمشیر در بیار گوزاله. فرار آبی از این برو بینمون. اوه اوه اون پشت گوهی میخوری. تمام چه عجب. همینه اصل کاری
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. What have we got here? No chance this letter wound up here by accident. Note's clear. Someone's out to sabotage Coronado. Shame I don't know who. Though I could still find out if I keep looking.
یارو کی که مرده؟ بس از این شمشیر نمیتونیم فعلا استفاده کنیم. 46 میخوایم. اوه شت این ضعیف. اینجا بازی سیو میکنیم به فاک نریم. بریم به جای بعدی. سرنخا رو باید دنبال میبینیم کی این بلا رو سر کار کنن باقی این بدبخ آورده. خب ویچر بدبخ باشه سختی پول در میاد چجوری باید خرج کنه. نه این توی خودکیه مادرت. تمام. آره خب خدا رو شکر تمام شدیم. این چه بلایی سر این بیچاره اومده. مردم برگشتن سر کارشون. اون جنازه‌های رو زمین بودن.
No one can grip the damn thing. To be honest, every last man that in these parts has but wine and women.
این جنازه خب بریم سراغ نفر یعنی کار سوم.
Come on.
300 متر اون برادرش هست درسته؟
Praised be the prophet Lebiota! You stand no chance against us! Die, Peckamonger! For Four Fingers' hands! See you in purgatory!
خب چیو داشتن غارت میکردن؟ شش بند 5 بند نایس. خب بریم رو اینجا جمع نیست. تقریبا رسیدیم. پول سنگی ها باید کسخالشون کنی راسته؟ آها بچه به اون دوست دارم نگاه. آها واسه ای والا حالا شد بزن اونو پارش. مادرت کرول سنگه با چی باید بمیرن؟ یادم نیست واسه کرولای سنگی نیست. برو حمله کن به دوستت بودو. بزنش با هم واقعی درگیرم. کشتش. مرد فاینالی. اینا رو به جونم انداختم. خوب اصلا این بیچاره که اینجا بوده چیه؟ کی هستن؟ عجب. واسه نقشه.
Run, Roach. Slower.
ورمین تو کجاست؟ زره هم میتونیم رنگ کنیم الان؟ نه. ساب کن. اینجا سیف کنیم بازیو. یه کار دیگه انجام میدیم. خب ساب کن. 500 متر. نه ماموریت های فرعی. ورمینتو کجاست؟ اینجاست. ورمینتوه کل این منطقه.
Faster.
یه بار دیگه من نامه رو بخونم. نه. آها. زیر تاپاله گوه قایمش کنی. یعنی میگه که تو گوه قایمش کن.
Come on now.
یعنی اون میشنی که انتخاب کردیم درست بود. شکار گنج. بذار بریم پس اینو پیدا کنیم. نشون بده که یارو گناهکاره، یعنی چیز دستی تو کار بوده. پولو تو تپه گو قایم کردی یارو. عجیبا غریبا. ارتفاع من را بالاتر.
Am I invisible?
تپه های گو. تپه گو کجا میتونه باشه؟
Awful tired for some reason.
این شاه فاضلاب مگه است؟ گوه اصلا که اینجا نیفته. آها.
That stench.
عجب. که اینطور. خب بازم این حل نشد داستانش. What the fuck.
Go, go.
خب ورمینتو. ما نفهمیدیم ورمینتو کجاست. باغ انگور. این آخرین مشکلی که تو این باغ هست احتمالاً.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
نگاهی بندازیم
Signs of a
اینجا.
fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot though. Aerial attack must have been blood of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent. Scale. Colors unusual. Silver. Never seen one like this.
انگار یه چیزی که زره تنش بود، یه هیولایی زره تنش بود. عجیبه.
Man bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them.
یارو از هیولو
I've
مراقبت
instructed my
می‌کنه. اصلا این
servants.
میشینه
They
دیگه.
shall take the body.
تو کی هستی؟
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges. Happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is as family legend has it. A female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her...
Malarkey.
To be sure.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk?
The last of this subspecies.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Yocast's mate passed on, alas.
Yocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Yocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Kind.
Pay the victim's family's compensation. Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make this unfortunate merchant.
چاره نیست. کجا باید پیداش کنیم باسیلیکو؟
Of course I have an idea, but you don't really
find it myself then.
خودمون پیداش میکنیم بس. خب این میشن دیگه. بچه‌ها تا فردا خدا شما رو خدا بزرگ می‌سپارم. بوس بهتون و خدا نگهدار همتون. عشق.